I've been out of my head, can't get out of bed. Too much on my brain, but got it good, can't complain. It's like I'm losing my mind, and time's hard to find.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I've never done sort of mukbang or food testing type of video. Yesterday was my birthday, so I asked my husband for laduree macaron, and I was determined to try every single one of the flavors that are available in Dubai. I will share with you my thoughts on each of them and give you a recommendation for which one you should buy if you were to try them. The macaron comes in this paper bag. There are a few places in Dubai that you could get laduree, but the one that we went to was in Mall of the Emirates. The store was quite secluded, so I suggest look for the directory so that you could easily go there. We got a box of 12 macarons, which is also something that they show on their website. At least in Dubai they have 12 flavors, and today I'm going to be testing each one of them and tell you guys how it tastes like. Onto the price. The price of each piece of macaron is 14 dirham. If you were to times that by 12, it comes up to about 168, which is not the price that we pay for this macaron. We were charged 185 dirham for the beautifully decorated box, just so that we get the whole experience. You have the choice of this green, pink, and also blue box. This is what the box looks like. Like I said, we paid 185 dirham for this magnificent box of macarons, and if you open the box, you will see this tissue paper that they put to protect the macaron, and you have to open the stickers. Inside there will be this card which mentions which day you bought the macaron. Laduree macarons must be consumed within 3 days and must be stored in the lower part of your refrigerator. And this is what the inside looks like. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see this clearly. If not, I will of course put an overlay. Look at those beautiful colors. I got all 12 flavors. I believe the lightest green color one on this side is pistachio, so I'm going to take a bite of this one. This one is the pistachio one. I was expecting the shell part to be harder, but it's very smooth. I will take another bite. Of course, it's very pistachio-y. It tastes both the shell part and the filling part tastes pretty much like pistachio, but it has that sweetness that comes a little bit later. It's not something sweet that you could taste right away. That's a good first one. And the second one, it has a little bit of yellow type of sprinkles, and it's called Calisson, made with ground almonds, and it is a traditional French candy consisting of smooth pale yellow homogeneous paste of candied fruits, mainly melons and oranges. This is what it looks like. Very good, I have never tasted something like this exactly before, but I sort of relate it to one of our traditional dessert in Kelantan or Thailand, which is called the buah tanjung. Kind of tastes like that, but with something a little bit more different. It doesn't taste like anything that we have eaten before, but the closest thing I would say is the buah tanjung. During Ramadan, usually people would sell buah tanjung as part of the dessert, so it kind of tastes like that, but not exactly. Another good one, and this one, the pink one just below the Calisson one, is, I believe this one is rose, the rose one. It has like lighter filling. Smells very much like rose. This one, This one is still very good. But with rose being something that I'm used to smelling and looking at instead of eating, it feels a little bit alien to my taste bud. It feels as if I am eating my perfume, but it's still good. So far out of these three, this one is, I would say, something that I like the least. And the one at the very bottom here is the chocolate flavor. This one is clearly the chocolate one. See? This is good chocolate. I bite into it expecting like a milky chocolate, but if it was a milk chocolate, it probably has a lot of percentage of that dark chocolate in it, and it's definitely not too sweet. So far, I think the sweetest have to be the pistachio one and the Calisson. This one is the least sweet of all those four that I've tried. Now we go up to the second row on the top there. That one is called Fir Tree. I'm not very familiar with Fir Tree, so I took the liberty to do a little bit of googling. It looks like some kind of Christmas tree. At least the shape looks like one, which is another intriguing one. It has sort of like greenish, darker green bits in it. When you bite into it, it feels like there's this whiff of different smell, like a very foreign smell into my mouth. It's very hard to describe. It's not something that I've tasted or even smelled before. I don't hate it, but now that I've tasted it, if there is a plate of macaron with all the flavors, I wouldn't pick this one. When I smelled it, I couldn't smell that whiff when I take a bite, probably because it comes from the actual filling instead of the shell. It's very weird. It's a very weird experience eating this one. Definitely an intriguing one for you to try. And the second one, which is another pink color, which is a little bit more vibrant than the rose one, is called raspberry. It's good, but there's nothing interesting about this flavor because it's always been something that I would taste in donuts and stuff, so nothing out of the ordinary. If you are going to be spending money, I would say try other flavors. If you're feeling very adventurous, maybe try the Fir Tree one. It's good, it's just not my favorite. And then we go down to the beige color one. I believe that one is vanilla. On the website it says it looks like it's the one with the lightest color and with the light filling inside. Vanilla. I might be biased because I love vanilla. I love vanilla scented stuff. I love vanilla flavored ice cream. So this one is a good old vanilla taste that you will love no matter what. If you are looking for something that is safe and you know it's good, take the vanilla one and you won't regret it. I'm gonna take another bite. And the yellow one is obviously lemon. That's the only yellow one on the website. I love that they really tone down the sweetness for the lemon one so that the sourness of the lemon could really shine through. I would say that they really nailed the percentage of sweetness and sourness in this one. This one is something that you can probably eat more as compared to the rest. The rest leans a lot towards the sweet side because of the flavor, the lemon in it. Of course, it is something that you could sort of clean your palate with in between the sweet ones. 8 downs, 4 more to go. The one up here is a little bit hard to distinguish between the rest, but it has specks of almonds on it. The top one is brioche. Again, did some googling. It says that it's like a loaf of some kind of bread in France. It has that nuttiness of nuts. and it has some dark bits in it as well after you bite into it. Definitely an interesting one. I would have thought that if the flavor was inspired by bread, I wouldn't thought of it leaning towards the sweet side as much, but it does. It's one of the sweet one in this bunch. And the second one right here, right below brioche, is, I think this one is coffee. This is definitely coffee. You definitely get that kick of coffee as you bite into the filling, because from when I first smell it, it just smelled like a normal Nescafe, but as you bite into it, you can really taste that espresso shot, but in the form of flavor and smell coming out of this macaroon. Definitely an experience tasting this one. So far, the plain tasting one really surprised me in terms of the experience of when you bite into it. I would have thought that they would make the shell from the same flavor as the filling inside, but they definitely did something different. And sometimes when there is a contrast in the taste, you can really taste it. And the orange one is another obvious one, which is Apricot Verbena flavor. A slightly darker filling. This one and the raspberry one has the filling that is more solid. The rest is more creamy, more jelly-like. But this one is definitely pineapple tart type of consistency. It's very hard. Not hard as in like rock hard, but it's definitely the hardest among all those that I've tried. Even the raspberry one is softer. If you like something fruity, you would probably enjoy this one. It's good, it's just not my favorite for now. And the last one I think is the salted caramel. Definitely one of my favorite flavors in so many things nowadays, and now we are going to try it in the form of macaroons. You can't really taste the saltiness. To me, it is mainly the caramel. I feel like the saltiness is just something that is added for it to prevent this to be too sweet. But in terms of sweetness, it is very well balanced. To me, nothing really stand out from this flavor. Not something that I would have picked if I choose to buy them again. On to the final verdict. I definitely think that the pistachio is a bestseller, or at least most recommended for a reason. This one is a fun one. The Calisson one is a fun one to experience. If you are not used to dessert in Malaysia, then you would probably want to taste that. The vanilla one will be my comfort flavor through and through. And I would say take the Fir Tree one just for the sake of being adventurous and trying something new. It tastes interesting. I wouldn't say that it tastes good, but for the sake of experience, you should really try this one. And just for honorable mention, the chocolate one. Whoever designed this flavor really know how to surprise people with the balance, the combination of chocolate in it. There you go, guys. I have tried all of them. I'm gonna be keeping some to eat tonight with my husband. Do I think whether this is worth the price? For me, at this point in time, I wouldn't say that it is something that is a must in my day-to-day life. It's more of a treat, but it's definitely an experience and luxury that comes with it that bring it to this price point. There's my recommendation. Let me know if you have tried LADURÉE macaroons before and which flavor that you like, or if you haven't tried them, which one are you most excited about trying. I hope this video has been helpful in terms of first impression in trying macaroons, and see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Be my lady, oh na na, reading all the signs, ooh la la, I hear your lullaby.